So welcome back everyone again for another Wellness Wednesday. I can't believe we've been doing this for a month now. That's so exciting. This week we're doing how to be active at home. So I'm Olivia Davis, as you guys know. I'm a senior interning with Kick. And yeah, Katie, you want to take over?
My name is Katie Williams. I'm a Special Olympics athlete and a global ambassador. The sports I play are softball, basketball, flag football, and bowling.
And my name is Morgan Turner. I'm also a Special Olympics athlete and athlete ambassador, and I'm a health education specialist at the University of Kentucky's Human Development Institute. And real quick, before we get started, everybody did so great last week with
Yes.
this, but I just want to remind everybody to when you're not when you're not speaking, if you can, try to put yourself on mute, and then when you have something you'd like to say or point out to the group, just click the unmute button.
Perfect. So we have a student, Bennett, who is going to lead us in an icebreaker this week. We're so excited to have him. So I'll stop sharing my screen so he can introduce himself to you guys.
Hey guys, my name is Bennett. So I'm going to be doing a short introductory activity for everyone today. And so like Olivia talked about, what we're going over today is how to be fit at home and maybe do exercises that you would normally do in the gym or outside while being at home. So I'm going to go over some of that with you guys.
Perfect.
So like I said, there's a lot of other places we can exercise besides the gym. You can get workouts in at home, but a lot of you, I'm sure, since you're athletes, might be used to working out in a gym environment. And so what I want to talk about and hear from you guys is some of the exercises you like to do in the gym and ways we can transfer those to a home environment. So anyone is free to answer or unmute and talk, but would someone like to share an exercise they enjoy doing at the gym?
My name is Claire, and I do weights at the gym. So I have some dumbbell weights here at my house.
Weights, that's awesome. That's great.
I know something that we do for my job is we like Claire said, lifting weights, like little hand weights. But with my job, we make videos of what you can use, like for a workout if you don't have access to a gym. So like get a water bottle, fill it with sand or rocks or whatever can fit, and milk jugs and stuff, using stuff like that, just anything that's in your surrounding.
Yeah, Morgan,
Yes.
That's a really good way to vary it up. That's awesome. So next I want to talk about the upper body a little bit, getting into upper body exercises. And same kind of deal as before, anyone's welcome to speak up, but are there any upper body exercises you guys like to do when you're in the gym?
Yeah, like does anyone have a favorite, upper body muscle to work out? I know some people love triceps or biceps or shoulders. So what are some of your guys', favorite things to do at the gym?
I like doing bicep curls.
Yeah, and David in the chat, he said curls or overhead presses.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great exercises. And I think kind of like you talked about before, Morgan, some really good ways to work the biceps through curls at home versus the gym is, like you said, you can get like a milk gallon or get a water ball and fill it with sand. You can even get like a backpack full of books or something, or a bag, and curl that. So there's a lot of different ways you can still work the biceps when you're at home.
Yes.
Yeah, and I saw David said in the chat that he used different things at home because he joined a Zoom workout class. And Heather said laundry detergent jugs. That is so smart because I have those at home and I always forget about this.
Yeah, that's great. So next up, we got the lower body. And so same type of deal. If you guys have any lower body muscles or exercises you like to work in the gym, feel free to share and we can talk about how to work those at home too.
I try to do my legs for the lower body because when I was at the gym, I would do like the leg presses that would go in and out.
Mhm.
And so I haven't been able to do that since I had stopped going to the gym with the pandemic.
Oh, we got push-up, jumping jacks. Something I like to do for lower body. I have a friend that she has a indoor gym at her house, and I work out there like 2 days a week. And she has this, I don't know if it's a bike kind of, but you're just working your lower body, and I like using that. And yeah, push-ups, I like doing push-ups.
Yeah, that's really
How do I replace doing the leg presses since I don't go to the gym right now because of the pandemic?
I think a good way to do that is, since a leg press is very similar to a squat, but machine variation, you can do some different squat variations at home, like goblet squats, which is where you're squatting down, but you're holding something in front of your body to kind of transfer that weight towards the front. So like me and Morgan were talking about earlier, you can get a milk jug, you can get a thing of laundry detergent, just something with a little weight to it, and kind of hold it out in front of your body as you squat. And that'll work a lot of the same muscles as the leg press.
Perfect. I like that. Does holding that, Bennett, does that help with balance? And since does it kind of help with added weight because she can't do that in the gym?
Yeah, it's definitely a good way to overload the movement instead of like just doing air squats where you might have to do a lot of reps to kind of work the muscle. If you get that weight out in front of you, it'll make it a lot tougher so you don't have to do quite so many reps.
Perfect.
Yeah, we got Hayden said he likes to do squats and lunges. I always like doing those also. One exercise I do not like doing is burpees. I don't like doing
Oh,
those.
those are hard.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
burpees are rough.
Oh yeah,
I
and don't forget
would
to
agree with
stretch.
you, Morgan. I would agree with Morgan because when I do an app on my iPad and it has me do burpees, I just skip it and just watch the person do it.
Yes.
Yes, Olivia made a great point to stretch before you do
Yeah,
all your
that
exercises.
was Heather in the chat. That
Oh
was
yeah.
great. We always forget to say that, Morgan. We have to start remembering to tell people
Yes.
to stretch. Thank you,
Yes.
Heather. Well, thank you, Bennett. If anybody has any questions for him, he'll be on the call, and I can, if you think of anything, you can message him or ask out loud. So thanks, Bennett.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for letting me
thanks.
share with you guys.
Perfect. So if you want to stop sharing your screen, I will share mine. Perfect. And me and Katie in together. Alrighty. So let's see. So where to start? I know this can kind of be a little bit hard to do sometimes, especially with the pandemic, because a lot of us are at home all the time. So it can kind of be hard, like to focus on working out. You can always be like, oh, I'll just do that later in the day, and you never do. So some tips are to list your goals. And Katie told me this one yesterday, which I really like. She keeps an activity log. So Katie, can you tell us more about that?
Yes, I have a Fitbit that I wear, and it tracks my steps, my activity minutes, and my calories burned, and so I can keep track of that. And sometimes I write it down and see if I can go the extra mile the next day. If you don't have that, you can track your steps and put them on a piece of paper. You can keep track of how many minutes you have walked that day, and keep track by writing it on a piece of paper and sticking it on the refrigerator.
Yeah. So when you keep an log, it helps you hold yourself accountable. And that's really important because it can be kind of tough. But if you write it down, then you have, proof like, oh, look what I did the other day, and see if you can do it best the next. But it is so important to reward yourself when you do these good things. So we're going to talk about some good types of rewards. Katie?
Some good type of rewards are try to make them not food related. Play a 30-minute video game or watch TV. Buy a new top or game. Go on an adventure. Go on a hike. Go on a just exploring nature.
Hang out with your friends, do something that makes yourself feel good, because we want to be proud of ourselves for doing hard things like staying active and staying healthy.
Yes.
Okay, so ways to get active at home. Katie, this is my favorite thing you've said to me ever, so I'm going to let you do this one.
Set a timer for every hour and walk at least 250 steps. Fitbit, Apple Watches can do this automatically. They can track how many, your activity level, your heart rate, everything like that. Set a timer and dance for 10 minutes if you don't have a activity watch or an Apple Watch or a Fitbit. And work out during commercial breaks if you're sitting there watching TV on the couch. Do 10 jumping jacks or 30 sit-ups.
Yeah, I saw this was perfect. I saw that Heather put it in the chat earlier that she does the same thing, some lunges or squats, and this could kind of be an easy way to sneak in some activity. Because I know I've been at home and I've just been watching so much TV and movies, so
it's easy to do.
Yeah.
When you're stuck in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I think that last one, working out during commercial breaks, that one's a good one, because everybody, or most everybody now, has a TV where you can fast forward through commercials. So that's good to do. Maybe take a break from fast forwarding commercials and just leave them on and do jumping jacks or sit-ups, or do something that will keep you moving.
Yes, for sure. And if you're watching Netflix or YouTube, something where there's not commercials, you can just do it at the end of every episode or pause it halfway through.
I like doing the Fitbit too, because I have a Fitbit, and so I love challenging people on stuff. So I love that. Of course, it's me to do things too, to challenge everybody. So if Katie ever wants to challenge and do some challenges with me and some other people that I challenge on and stuff, that would be great. And I love doing it. It keeps me motivated. And then I was keeping a log for when I would go to the gym and how many calories I would burn. Well, I still do that on how many calories I'm burning when I'm on the days I work out and stuff. And then I just add them up and see how much I've gotten that day.
Awesome.
Claire, that is awesome. And I think, Katie, that she just challenged you. So we might have to monitor this Fitbit challenge and see who's doing it.
Now, Olivia, I have something to say too. I have a Fitbit also, and actually me and my mom, we've actually been going out almost every single day, afternoon or whatever, and we've been walking, and usually I get up to like 10,000 steps on my Fitbit, and then it's either 10,000 or almost 20,000. So I'm like, And I'm doing the challenge too for Special Olympics. So I've been having to log in my steps every
Oh
night
yeah,
before
for
I
the
go to
100
bed and
miles.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah. So, and then I have
Wow.
a partner in the challenge. So I've been me and my mom have been doing that almost every afternoon. So it's
I
been pretty
love that.
nice.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
is amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've been doing that too. I've been doing my steps.
Good,
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah, walking around my
So have I, Olivia.
been doing
Perfect, Hayden.
these,
Yeah, it's really important. And like everyone's talking about with their Fitbits or Apple Watches, sometimes they'll give you like reminders to move if you haven't throughout the day. So, but yeah, like Luke said, it's important to get outside too and fresh air. So you can take your dog on a walk or outside to play. You know, you can walk to your neighbor's house to chat, but stay 6 feet apart and wear a mask. Oh, and FaceTime a friend and walk around the yard. Katie said this, and I thought that was a great thing to do because, you know, it's always great to work out with somebody, right? So if you're on FaceTime with a friend, it's like they're walking with you.
Mhm.
And Katie, are you a basketball athlete, correct?
Yes.
And I heard that season's coming up, so we have preseason. So who else is in season right now for their sports? Anybody? Or preseason?
Me.
Hayden?
Basketball is coming up for
Yeah.
me, I guess.
Yep. Nice, Morgan and Ben. Perfect, you guys. So Luke, what about you? Or do you have anything coming up?
Well, we're done with bowling right now, but I've been going out every Monday nights over to Campbell County to bowl out there. But then as far as basketball, I'm not sure what, like back here, I don't know what it's gonna happen
Yeah.
with that because
Same.
Yeah, my
So-
basketball team's not doing basketball this year. My dad's
Yeah.
already decided not to
Yeah.
do it. So I figured on the days that it's warm, because in November it gets really warm outside. And I was thinking about before the sun goes down, practicing a little bit of shooting basketball so I can still practice a little bit, even though I won't be playing in the game. So that way I can be ready for next year.
Perfect. That is great, Claire. Like, yes, going outside, just shooting around, anything like that. Because, yeah, with COVID, we don't really know how everything's going to be handled with sports. But, Andre, do you play any sports? What have you been doing?
I do bowling and run track and softball throw.
Nice. But yeah, so it can be good to get outside and practice for your upcoming seasons, even if it's not now, or just to better yourself for the next season.
Mhm.
So
Olivia, can I throw
indoors.
something in there?
Yeah. What's up?
When it's raining and stuff.
Well, you talking about walking the dogs and stuff. So yesterday, my mom and we actually went for a walk. And, I would tease my two dogs. I would say, y'all want to go for a walk? And my big German Shepherd, she gets excited whenever she hears the word walk. And then the Shih Tzu, she gets a little bit excited too. But so then whenever I get back, the Shih Tzu was ready to go. And I'm thinking, Maggie, we can't take you. I'm sorry. Because she has like, I forgot what it's called, but she has like a lot of problems with her legs and stuff. And then our German Shepherd, she actually has like liver problems. So it's hard for her to go on the walk and stuff too.
Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah,
if you
my
can't,
dog is 15, so she's not able to go for long walks. And it's the same thing with my aunt's dog. She gets very excited when her dog gets very excited when she hears the word walk.
yes, for sure. So if you don't have a pet, or if it's cold or your pet can't walk so much, it's perfect to do stuff inside. So Katie, can you tell them some good examples of stuff to do inside?
Watch an HDI workout video on YouTube. Play games on the Wii, like interactive sports like Wii Sports, golf, bowling, wrestling, tennis, or baseball. Those are the games I have. and walk up and down the stairs at least 10 times a day if you have them in your house.
Yep, just go up and down. Yep, watching HDI. We have lots of good workouts on our YouTube channel, or there's, lots of other workouts on YouTube, so you can search those. And this was my favorite, is you can do stuff that's productive. So Katie, you tell them this because these are all your ideas.
So wash your car. If it's too cold, you can clean the inside of the car. Just get on in there with some rags and shut the door and turn on the heat and clean away. Grab something for a family member. Ask your mom if she needs some water in the kitchen. Gather the trash around the house and take it out every day. Tidy up around your room or house. Like make up your bed, clean your room, take your laundry to the laundry room. And help make and clean up meals. Like wash the dishes. Wipe down the countertops.
So a quick health tip that we were all kind of talking about before is do it with your friends, do it with your family. It's easier when you have support, and it's good for the whole family to be healthy together, especially with the winter blues and the COVID blues. We got to stick together and stay healthy and fight it.
Yes.
Olivia makes a good point about that, because when you want to, or when it's just you doing something, it's very easy to talk yourself, well, maybe I'll do this exercise the next day or something. At least with people that you're doing it with, they'll say, no, let's go and do this now. So because if we do it later, we're not going to want to do it.
Exactly.
My mom always says, why put off to tomorrow when you can do it today?
That's right.
Exactly. So thank you guys again. You're going to join us next week with Zumba for Lindsay, who's awesome. So get ready to move. We're going to be moving. We're going to be getting active at home, burning off all of our Halloween candy. So be ready for that. You can register at the same link, Soki Wellness. And again, once you register for one, you're signed up for all of them. If you want more tips, you can go to any of our social medias, wellness, and then the number 4, Kentucky, and our YouTube is HDI Health and Wellness. Does anybody have any questions or any comments?
Can you go back to that other PowerPoint before that one so I can write that websites down?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions or comments, or does anybody have any tips they thought of how to be active at home? Or anything they do that we didn't touch on, maybe?
Well, Olivia, I do have a Wii too, so I do occasionally get on there and do my Wii sports and stuff, and so
yeah, Katie,
that's been fun. That's been fun. So
yeah, Katie brought that up to me, and I totally forgot. My parents even have like the Wii Fit board, where you can do all that stuff. So yeah, any kind of interactive.
And I have the Wii Sport. I have Wii Sports too. So I like the golf. Well, the golf is hard, but the tennis and the other ones are pretty good too. So
good.
Awesome. I also have a Wii myself.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you when we get there.
Me too. I had a Wii myself too, but I never really used it after I got it for my birthday, but I sometimes use it.
No, we didn't, no. Mom thought she did, but Joanne said no, so.
What?
Alrighty, guys. Well, yes.
Bye-bye.
Can you email me the topic, because I was going to write down the notes, but it went too fast.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Me and Morgan have actually been working hard we've recorded these with Special Olympics Kentucky, and we've been getting the captions on them. So hopefully they will be up on YouTube soon. So look out for that. But yes, we will have all of them recorded if anybody missed anything or wants to write anything down.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for joining,
Oh,
and we'll
yeah.
see you all next week.
Oh,
Thanks,
Hayden,
Katie.
did you
Happy
have something?
Halloween.
Hayden,
Oh, yes.
Olivia,
Yeah.
I can definitely tell you and Morgan Turner and the group from Kentucky, and I know this will brighten y'all's day, but Hayden Redmond actually followed you all on Instagram today.
Woohoo!
Okay. We'll have to
I
go
know.
check that out.
I
Well,
know.
Way to
thank you.
go, Hayden.
woohoo.
Hey,
I'll have to go
Hallelujah.
follow you back.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
You're
Well,
welcome,
thanks,
Morgan.
guys.
thanks,
Katie,
guys.
thanks for helping me present. You are a rock star. And we didn't
Hope
go
to
over
see
our
y'all next
time.
week.
Sounds
Yes,
great,
And
yeah.
Katie,
Morgan.
hopefully you got my Fitbit
Bye,
thing.
everyone.
Getting
Yeah.
ready to move. Getting ready to do the Zoom in next week.
Yep,
Yes,
get ready.
Zoom.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye,
Bye.
Have a
Claire.
Sounds
happy
good,
Halloween,
Morgan.
everyone.